freedom, integrity, vision, opportunity, success. These are the principles upon which Five Links Enterprises was founded, and from which it continues to draw strength. For the last decade, Five Links has seen explosive growth, largely due to its steadfast dedication and adherence to these principles. Five Links was born from the leadership of three successful businessmen, Craig Jerabeck, Jeb Tyler, and Jason Guck. Each was committed to creating a company that improved upon their previous experiences in the direct selling industry. Their vision centered around one core philosophy.
We said, we wanted to create an opportunity where we can put people first. So that's where our model came from, is putting representatives first.
From this one unifying philosophy, the company's 5 principles were established. And from these principles was born the name Five Links. Each co-founder brings a unique perspective and skill to the company, the result of over 60 years combined experience in network marketing and direct sales. President and CEO Craig Jerabeck ensures the efficiency and quality of corporate operations. Executive Vice President of Sales Jason Guck interfaces with the Five Links representative base, creating new product and revenue opportunities. Executive Vice President of Marketing Jeb Tyler oversees marketing, training, and the life-changing Five Links regional and national events. Together, Craig, Jason, and Jeb form the backbone of a rapidly growing company that has revolutionized the network marketing industry. The Five Links business model is based on growing and supporting a network of entrepreneurial individuals who are empowered to build a residual income stream by offering a wide range of products and services essential for the home and business. At the core of these essential services is telecommunications. Five Links created Global Links, a premier provider of VoIP, data, and TDM services for business and residential clients. This service provides local and long-distance calling in the U.S., Canada, and 75 countries worldwide, all at a fraction of the cost of traditional phone services. From video phones to video applications for mobile phones and computers, the Global Links products have evolved to keep pace with technological advancements. In addition to its core voice-over IP business, Five Links consistently seeks out the best products and services for its representative base to market.
We have truly produced the most diverse, strongest product line in our industry, and that didn't happen overnight.
The deregulation of the gas and electric industry allowed Five Links to add energy to the product portfolio in 2011. Representatives are also able to offer mobile phone, satellite television, broadband internet, identity theft protection, home and business security services, and even commercial services such as merchant account processing and text marketing. No other company has a product set like Five Links, making it unique in the industry and providing the best opportunity for representatives to earn life-changing incomes. Over the past several years, Five Links has seen exponential growth. Each year, Inc. magazine, a highly respected business publication, tracks the fastest growing private companies in North America. Five Links was featured on the Inc. 500 for an unprecedented 4 consecutive years, and the Inc. 5000 for the past 2 years. During that time, the company experienced a growth rate of over 800%.
It's one of the fastest growing companies in the country, according to Inc. magazine. Five Links provides telecommunication services across the nation and in 20 other countries.
The stability of Five Links was further documented in recent issues of Success from Home and Your Business at Home magazines. These publications showcase the company's tremendous success, its diverse suite of products and services, and the lifestyles achieved by the representative field leadership. Five Links has also been featured in articles in Forbes and Direct Selling News. Five Links has also been the subject of television features, both in our local Rochester market as well as nationwide.
The direct sales industry is an ideal way for people to achieve this. Today, I have with me Craig Jerabeck, Jeb Tyler and Jason Guck.
Locally, 5 Links has also been recognized by the Rochester Democrat and Chronicle as one of the top 100 fastest growing private companies for 6 consecutive years, reaching as high as number 2 on that list.
Being able to get the company featured in national publications, on national television has made a major difference.
While 5 Links started out as just a couple of small offices in the back of an existing business, the company's rapid sales and employee growth resulted in the construction of a 50,000 square foot world headquarters in October of 2007.
We always envisioned having hundreds of employees and really providing the correct support for our nationwide sales force.
This state-of-the-art facility houses over 200 dedicated employees, as well as the Global Links Network Operations Center. In January of 2011, 5 Links expanded again with the acquisition of TMC in Santa Barbara, California, an expansion that further augments Global Links. 5 Links' dedication to its employees is part of what makes the company so unique. At a time when other companies are cutting back, 5 Links offers its employees additional benefits, such as quarterly bonuses based on the company's performance, an on-site fitness center, and an employee feedback program that includes coffee sessions with CEO Craig Jerabeck. 5 Links is also dedicated to hiring locally, which is why the entire call center team is housed in its Rochester World headquarters. Charitable work is another way 5 Links gives back to the community, both locally and around the country.
5 Links believes very much in giving back to the community. And the best part of the charitable giving that we do in our company is that it's a team effort.
At every international event, a collection is held for a local charity, often for local children's causes. Global Links, in partnership with the See Your Troops Foundation, has also donated video phones and millions of minutes of calling time so that family members of soldiers can see their loved ones while stationed abroad. Corporate staff regularly participates in local charity drives, including blood drives, food drives, Toys for Tots, charity races, and Habitat for Humanity. Recently, 5 Links donated $25,000 for the 9/11 Flag Foundation on the 10th anniversary of both 5 Links' founding and the events of 9/11. From the principles it was founded on and documented industry success, to its charitable work and unique and ever-growing product offerings, there's no better time to be a part of the 5 Links opportunity. That's what thousands of individuals realize every month when they join and experience the financial and personal freedom found with 5 Links.
My name is Ian Chebe, Platinum Senior Vice President of 5 Links Enterprises. Prior to 5 Links, what I did for a living, I was a full-time teacher. My wife and I, we came over to the United States just a little over 9 years ago. And we came to the United States because we heard America was the land of opportunity. And yes, it is, depending on how anybody looks at it. But when we got here, after 2 years of actually going into the work world, we started being a little frustrated.
Prior to 5 Links, I used to work for nursing and health services as a pediatrician nurse. I used to work 7P to 7A. He worked 9 to 5.
We had to set up our schedules in such a way that I worked in the afternoon, she worked in the night. So even though we were married, we never had time together as a couple. So when I was walking in, she was rushing out.
We had our first child, and Ian went to work and they gave him a pink slip.
Stella had now to stay at home to take care of Nathan. It was kind of tough, so we were looking at something to supplement our income.
Looking at Nathan and carrying him in my hands made me to cry because at that time we didn't even have food. And then 5 Links came.
Difficult times actually make you become stronger. Building 5 links just on a very part-time basis, we actually got to the pinnacle of the compensation plan, senior position of senior vice president after 15 months.
Doing this for 9 months, Ian was able to retire me. And 15 months later, he joined me.
Since then, we've actually had our time back. And this has actually improved our relationship. We do things together that we would have never been able to do before.
It has given us the time back that we could spend together. It has given us the financial freedom.
5 links has actually, in every aspect, improved our relationship. My relationship with Stella, we're just so glued together.
And he just makes me feel I have the best of the best, that I cannot compromise, I cannot even exchange it for nothing.
My wife is my world. She's my everything. She's always there to support me. Very, very supportive. 5 links, in my opinion, has just, to put it in the best form, it has just been a blessing. This has actually allowed us to be able to send our kids to private schools, which is something we could regularly not do.
It has given us the resources that I could help my family back home in Africa. My father was sick in Africa. There was no way, they could not even diagnose what he was sick of.
And we flew him here to the United States without insurance. We were able to take him to the hospital. And when he came out of the hospital, it was a large bill that we were actually able to foot up front, all because of 5 links.
Without 5 links, I will not be able to do that, not at all.
5 links is more than a business. It is more than a business. This is a family. We're talking about the family atmosphere here. The fire in our home happened June 2011. Before I realized, I don't even know how the information got to corporate, I had all 3 co-founders calling me. The corporate staff, they were just calling us, asking us what to do to help out.
Even the group in Greenbelt, our weekly BOM, we were surprised the next week. Sherish called and said, we are family and we have something for you that the group did. That meant $1 million.
That's why I say this is more than just a business. That family atmosphere is what really bonds us, and that is really priceless. And so these people are there for you when you are down. These people are there for you when you are actually succeeding to lift you up. This is something you cannot find in the corporate world. When we're not doing 5 links, my wife loves cooking. She is a very, very good cook.
Ian loves to eat a lot of fufu. So I spend most of my time, I make sure when he's coming back from that long day doing all the PBRs, there's some hot fufu with vegetables on the table waiting for him. And after that, I give him a back massage. That makes his day and the production goes up more.
We love shopping. We'll go out to shop as well. And plus, we love traveling.
I've been able to go to places that without 5 links, I don't think I should have ever gone there. We've been to the Bahamas, Puerto Rico. We just came back from Europe. That was amazing. Really, really amazing.
We have our quiet times, my wife and I, we pick our quiet evenings and we go out there and have our time together. That is just priceless. That is something we would have not been able to accomplish without 5 links. Apart from the material things, just the peace of mind that this opportunity gives us, that is giving us our time, and just time and money. Both, you cannot beat it. And that, in my opinion, is the true meaning of financial freedom. I've had a lot of difficult times, but it's not how many times you fall down, it's how fast you try to get up when you fall down. That's the way I look at it.
All right, so hopefully everyone can hear me and hopefully everyone can see me. So I'm actually going to do like a little sound test, and then also, you guys, if you can hear me and see me clearly, let me know in the chat room. All right, let me know in the chat room, and we're going to get right into the presentation. So normally when I do this overview webinar, normally I use a different platform, and you normally don't even see me. But this time I figured, well, you know what, let's try something a little bit different. It's a little bit more compatible. You could be watching me through your Facebook. For those of you guys who have the app on your phone, or if your phone is capable, you may even be able to watch me from your phone. But I wanted to take this time to first off welcome all of you to this specific webinar. In case you've never seen me before, if you don't know who I am, my name is Ricardo Suber, and I am a national director in this business that we call 5 Links. And I'm going to explain what that means in a moment. But that being said, just a little bit about myself. Born and raised in Massachusetts, by way of Atlanta. Grew up like so many of us, where my parents basically raised me to, of course, go to school, get a good job, and just stay out of trouble. All right. And so basically I followed the program and the script that most of us have followed, which was I went to a 4-year university. I graduated with a degree in computer science, barely graduated, but I got my degree in computer science. Came out, and after a year, I was working at one of the world's largest and most successful computer companies as an engineer. And after about 6 years of loyal service, I was let go. And although it seemed like a tragedy at the time, it was probably one of the biggest blessings, because I got to experience something that would have probably happened to me eventually, which is a layoff. You know, many of us have been laid off, fired, and even those of us who are still working in jobs right now, most of us, unfortunately, are in a very, very unhappy situation, whereas you're either overworked and underpaid, or maybe even if you are getting paid pretty well, you're tired of having to go into work to work for a job. And many times we've just been conditioned to work in this sort of situation. So what happened was, and this was just my particular story, most people start off doing 5 Links part-time. But I actually started about maybe 2 months or so after I was let go from my job. And I was already very busy. I've already run multiple businesses, one including a modeling business, a book publishing business, and I'm also a relationship coach. But on top of that, I was definitely looking for something that would give me options. All right. And so that's when a good friend of mine introduced me to this concept called 5 Links. I didn't know what it was. And I don't care who you are right now, you weren't as skeptical as I was. So with all that said, I'm going to get right into the information. All I like to say to everybody is that if it makes sense to you, like it made sense to me, let's get started. If it doesn't make sense to you, or if it's not your cup of tea, I already want to thank you for checking out this information, because you could be anywhere right now. But the fact that you're taking aside this time to see how you could better your life and see if you could possibly do something to put extra money in your pocket and, frankly, get involved in a multi-million-dollar business, then you should already be congratulated for at least just taking a look at this information. So all that being said, this business is called 5 Links. All right. Now, all we simply are, we're simply a direct selling telecommunications company, which is also involved in energy. So simply what we allow people to do is not only save money on the products and services that they already use, but how about, because you've helped someone save money, now you get paid just like these multi-billion-dollar companies. Not only do you get paid on, one time, but you get paid multiple times every time that person pays a bill as a result of you getting on that, as a result of you getting them on that bill or on that service. All right. So with that being said, let's go ahead and talk about the reasons why people normally take a look at this. These might be for reasons such as spending more time with your family, diversifying your income, Lord knows, paying off debt. Many of us know about debt. We know about credit card debt, student loan debt. Unfortunately, many of us know about marriage debt. There's so many different kinds of debt that we go through. But the thing is, most of us get into a business like this for financial freedom, just to make things a little bit easier. What if we could just generate an extra $2-3 grand a month, let alone 10, 20, 30 grand a month like many of our partners are doing? All right. So that's why we get involved in a business like this. And frankly, without a reason why or a motivation, this slide is pointless. All right. So that being said, let's talk about the company. The company is called 5 Links. The 5 in 5 Links stands for 5 key core principles: vision, integrity, opportunity, freedom, and success. We were founded over 10 years ago. We're going on about 12 years old. And when you really understand that, if you're business minded, you would understand that most businesses fold in their first 1 to 3 years. All right. So with 12 years growing strong, and we've had over 800% growth in a recession. And you might be saying to yourself, well, that's an extreme amount of growth, because most of us, let's be honest, from year to year on our job, we're lucky if we see 5% growth, if not 10% growth. But 800% growth, that's truly unprecedented. We're now over $100 million company. And I believe many of that, or much of that, is due to the fact that our co-founders have over 60 plus years of experience in telecommunications and direct sales. All right. So with all that said, I think what separates this opportunity from others that I've seen, and the reason why I got involved, even though I was very skeptical, is because they showed that representatives do come first. So I'm going to show you what that means in a moment. So that being said, this is a slide that was important to me, and it should be important to you, and that is third-party credibility. Because like I was wondering, I wanted to know whether this thing was above board. I had never heard of 5 links, but I've heard of magazines such as Forbes and Fortune magazine, because everybody knows about those articles and those publications. But what a lot of people don't know is that the sister magazine to Forbes is Inc. Now, in addition to Success from Home magazine, in addition to Your Business at Home magazine, where we received cover-to-cover features in those magazines. But on top of being featured in NBC News and also the Wall Street Journal, this was all last year, when I got started, one of the things that really made a difference was Inc. magazine. Because every year they profile the fastest growing companies in all of North America, and they rank them. And what I found was that over the past 6 years, and really now, 5 Links is in its 7th year straight as being one of the 5,000 fastest growing companies in all of North America. All right. And 4 out of those 7 being one of the 500 fastest growing companies in all of North America. So that is truly amazing. You guys are really at the right place and at the right time, which is why we're going to talk about this. This is basically a quick snapshot of how people have made billions over the last, 30 years. All right. So in the 80s, before the PC industry, we were using typewriters. But because of gentlemen like Bill Gates, they came in and revolutionized that industry. We're all on computers. Even the people who were just investing in that industry, they just stood in the way and they just put their money and stepped in the way of the technology. They made millions. And the people who came up with that technology made multi-billions. All right. Then you have the mid-80s. You have the deregulation of long distance. All that simply means, and I'm going to put it back on myself. The software is cool. All that simply means, this is my home phone right here, all right? Regular cordless phone. All that simply means is that in the mid-80s, before this industry deregulated, I had to have AT&T. All right? Well, what ended up happening was in the mid-80s, you had companies such as Sprint, MCI, and look, phones didn't even look like this back then, but MCI, Sprint, they came into the fold, and now we're able to save money on our long distance because all the states deregulated. All right, so that's why you had the deregulation of long distance. It drove prices down and it encouraged competition. Well, people made billions. Everybody knows of Sprint today. It's a multi-billion-dollar company. But back then, people didn't know about Sprint. They were skeptical. But since they allowed people to save money, that technology quickly took hold. All right, and then we have cellular. I forgot about this point. We have cellular phones. We have the internet. I don't need to tell you guys about that. But what we're here about today are these 3 industries. First is VoIP, that's digital phone service. All right, then we have text marketing. You guys have seen American Idol where they say text this to vote for your favorite winner, or text Taco Bell to 55449 to go ahead and, get on our email blast or our text blast. And then you have energy. So I'm going to explain how this can literally make you a multimillionaire if you take this opportunity seriously. All right. First thing we're talking about is voice over internet protocol. All that simply is, this is fancy schmancy for digital phone service. Look, y'all, all that is this. It's just regular phone service, okay? All it simply means is, I don't care if you have Cablevision, Clear, Comcast, Verizon Fios, or even Vonage. All this simply is it allows you to make low-cost phone calls. We actually own our own company called Global Links. All right, as a matter of fact, I'm on the Global Link service. Works exactly the same way, but our plans are super cheap. We go as low as $14.95 for unlimited long distance. All right, this cuts the cost of phone service by up to 50% or more. Over 44 million U.S. households will be on this technology by the end of this year. We have something called GSP-10, which competes with Skype. It's real cool. In my opinion, it's like Skype on crack because everything is high definition. It's very, very advanced. We're in residential and commercial markets. All right. We also have our own mobile apps. We even have our own tablet. I'm going to put this camera on myself again. Maybe I'm taking advantage of this. But look, we have our own tablet. And this is only the first generation tablet that we have. It actually comes in a case. And this is actually manufactured by 5links. And we teamed up with Android. So we use the Android operating system. And this is the old version of our tablet, okay? And this is still, look how thin that is. Look how nice that is. And it has a beautiful screen. And on the back, it says 5links Velocity. All right. So these are the technologies that we have. So what's so cool about this? Why should you care? Here's why you care. All this stuff that you see here, not only is it cool, not only can you save money on this stuff, but you help someone save money on a bill that they're already paying. We all know people who pay a home phone bill. All you simply do is tell them, say, hey, look, I can possibly save you some money and it would help me in business. So it's a win-win situation, but because you've helped them save money, how about every single month you receive a percentage of what they pay ongoing for the life of that customer? So let's say you know 5 people, help them save money, you're now earning a percentage of what they pay every single month. How about 10 people? All right, you get the drift? So that is what we're doing in this opportunity. It's amazing. But see, here's what's even, in my opinion, better. It's very lucrative. Energy. All right. Now, what's going on in energy, like, look, just like in the mid-'80s when they deregulated long distance, they're now deregulating all of the energy markets all over the U.S. So all this simply means is it gives a choice for the consumer. This is 10 times the size of the telecom industry. As a matter of fact, Warren Buffett predicted that this would create the next billionaires, as well as Bill Gates. All right. In addition, all the monopolies are being broken up. We're in residential and commercial markets. This has to do with natural gas, electric, solar, and oil. And this is a $500 billion industry, and this is only an annual figure. Here's something I want you guys to understand. All right. Put the camera back on me. Very, very recently, after really taking this seriously, especially around the middle of last year, I really took the energy part of this industry seriously. And what I actually did was I personally started to really go after small energy accounts, like my local Chinese restaurant. I helped them save some money. A local supermarket, we're working with them to save them money. This is a supermarket chain. Everybody wants to save money, especially in recessional times. I'm not pushing them something that they don't want. I'm not trying to be a good salesman. All I'm saying is, like, look, I'm working with a group of people who could possibly save you some money on your energy because of this thing called deregulation. Are you interested in learning more? They say yes. I say great. I put them on the line with the experts. I step out of the way. I did that with one of the largest property management companies in all of the United States. And because of that, we closed over 100 buildings, and we're still only working with a small part of their portfolio. So that means every month that they pay a bill, now I get a percentage of that. All right. And I don't say that from a braggadocious or just trying to be all big and bad about it. But I say that from the standpoint of there's so much opportunity for this. And that could be for you. What if you were able to get paid on your hair salon or your local laundromat every time they paid a bill? Like someone on our team today closed his favorite laundromat. All right. Every time they pay a bill, now we're receiving a percentage of that. But the beauty about this is that this could be you. How about every single month someone pays a bill, whether it's a residential bill, if they turn on a light, cook on a gas stove, heat something up in the microwave, watch TV. Now they're getting paid on that electricity bill, but you can also get paid off a skyscraper. Check that out. And we show you how to do that. So on top of that, we're also in hit the wrong button. We're also in every other bill that comes out of your home. So from the standpoint of a bill that comes out of your home, that's a wonderful thing. I'll bring the camera back on me because guess what? I have this phone, all right? But because I'm in 5 links, now I'm getting paid on my services. And you can get paid on your service. You've heard of a little-known company called Verizon, Sprint, T-Mobile. You have your own storefront. The moment that you get started, you have your own website. So someone can go onto your website, they buy a product, but you get paid every single month. They save money on the bill, so they love you anyway for giving them the quote-unquote hookup. But because you did that, now you get paid. Same thing with security. We're partnering up with GE Protect America. We simply help people save money in their security, but every time they pay their bill, now we get paid. You also get up to a $250 bonus. There's a promotion going on right now that every security system that you're able to market, someone gets on the service, you get an upfront commission of at least $250. Sometimes it's up to $400. But the thing is, also, every month that they pay that bill, you get paid. Same concept with internet. Help someone save money with some of the largest internet carriers, including Verizon, Fios, AT&T, Comcast, Cablevision, Clear. Any one of those companies, someone saves money, you get paid. How about credit card processing? You could walk into any business, all right, and you could simply, again, just like energy, say, hey, look, I believe, and as a matter of fact, our company guarantees that we can beat out whatever you're paying on credit card processing. They say, okay, try us. You put them on the phone with one of our expert brokers. If we're able to close them, now you get paid every time a credit card is swiped. All right. And I actually just put this up in my Facebook status. Okay. And I think I'm going to try to show this because on my Facebook status, I put up an announcement just the other day, which was that I was dealing with a company. All right. A very, very large grocery chain. Or I'm not sorry, not a grocery chain, a restaurant chain. And because I approached them, all right, and I don't know if you guys can see this. Hold on. All right. So this is a screen grab of what I put up on Facebook. Now, I'm not going to read this whole thing, but it basically says that tomorrow, which is today, we meet with the decision maker of a 500 location restaurant chain. They want to partner with us. If this deal closes, this will be one of the largest credit card processing deals ever. All right. And we're just getting started. That deal is still in progress. But see, here's the important thing, you guys. Just imagine you're able just to help a small business, let alone a big business with multiple restaurants, save money on credit card processing. You do the work one time. But can you imagine getting a percentage of everybody's swipe at a restaurant? Do you know how much money that can potentially be? All right. So that's very, very important. I just wanted you guys to really just kind of get a visual and really imagine what that could be like. What about DirecTV and Dish? Every time someone clicks on the TV, whether it's DirecTV or Dish, we're also partnering up with Verizon Files and AT&T Uverse, but you help someone save money, you can get paid. How about identity theft protection? Help someone save money on their ID. People are stealing your ID these days. You could get paid. How about text marketing? We talked about that. Help someone market themselves better, whether it be a model, an actress, a rapper, a TV personality, an author. Help someone market their services or even their store or brand better. You get paid. Help someone protect their identity by backing up all their data. You get paid. All right. So all of these services, from a residential and commercial standpoint, that people have to pay every 30 days, you can get paid. The thing I want you guys to keep in mind is this word right here. Essential. These are products and services that we need regardless. We need to use this stuff. So the most important thing I want you guys to keep in mind is that this is not a lotion, a potion, a coffee, a girdle. This is stuff that people need. Recession or not, people have to pay these bills. And if we're honest with ourselves, you could say to yourself, well, look, I'm already in 5 links because I have a mobile bill, I have a security bill, an internet bill, I watched television today, I swiped a credit card. We're all doing this stuff. So why not save money and get paid on it? All right. So that being said, second part of the presentation as we close out is how you can get paid in your first 30 days. All right. Now, all we're simply saying here is in your first 30 days, you can earn a minimum of $700 or $750. All right. A minimum. Well, how do you do that? Well, the first thing the company has you do is they teach you, and we teach you how to get 20 customer points. All that simply means is that each product and service out of your home is worth at least 1 point. So basically, here's how I did it. When I first got involved in 5links, I said, hey, I like that idea, because if I save myself money on products and services I'm already using, I can get paid. So here's what I did, and I'll give you guys a visual. All right, why not? My home phone, I wasn't getting paid on it, but if I got on it through Global Links, I could get paid on it. Got on digital home phone service through Global Links, got 2 points. Woo! All right, and because I got started in 5links the right way with Platinum Services, that gave me another 3 points. So I was already 5 points out of the gate before I knew what I was doing. Then I'm just going to pull up a random piece of paper, even though this isn't my bill. But let's just say this is my, oh, that's a different kind of piece of paper. All right, but let's just say, look, this is my energy bill. All right, I saw my energy bill, realized I wasn't getting paid on it. So guess what? I allowed myself to get paid on that. That gave me another 2 points at the time. All right. So I was getting paid simply by helping myself save some money. So out of my own household, I got 11 points out of the 20 points that were needed. All right. So the thing is, after I got 11 points, who do you think I called? Do you think I knocked on my neighbor's door that I don't really know? No. Do you think I stood in the mall with a clipboard? No. We don't teach you how to do that. I simply spoke to my mom. Why? Because I know my mom, I love my mom, and hopefully she loves me. But I helped my mom save money on her home phone service just like I had. I told her it worked well. She said, okay, great. Helped her save money, and I got more points for that. So after I was done with my mom and a couple of my friends doing the same thing, I had 21 points. Guess what? The company did what it said it would, paid me $500. You know what I said to myself? This works. So I said, look, this is great. So I introduced this to 2 people that I know. All right. They got started, got another $250 for a total of $750 because I did that in my first 30 days. Here's the thing. Right now, you can earn more than double, almost triple this amount in your first 30 days. I'm going to show you guys how to do that in a moment. But what I want you to pay attention to is this slide. This is the most important slide I'm going to go through because basically this is a subject we were not taught in school, which is how to really become wealthy. And the rich and wealthy in this country, they know about 2 principles. They know about residual income, which is what we're going to demonstrate here, and they also know about leverage. So the first thing we're going to talk about is leverage. So let's say you get started in this business. This is you right here in this box. And let's say you introduce this to 3 people. 3 people who might be tired and overworked, or they're looking for an extra stream of income. All right. So let's say they get started. Well, now you have a team of 3 plus yourself. But those 3, they're going to do what you did, right? Because they're going to want to get their bonuses. They're going to want to increase their dream and live their dream. So they're going to introduce it to 3 of their friends. So what will happen? Well, now you'll have a team of 9 more people. Well, what if they know 3? Let's say they do the same thing. Now you have a team of 27 more people. Well, what if they know 3? That's 81 more, 243 more, 729 more, 2187 more. This is crazy. So when I first saw this, I'm like, okay, sounds good, but is this really realistic? Because to be quite honest with you guys, I really kind of doubted that this thing would work that well. But let me give you guys a personal example. When I got started in this business, I was introduced to this opportunity by a gentleman by the name of Dave Motivator Farrell. And when he introduced this thing to me, I said to myself, okay, I'm a little skeptical. But when I got paid my quick start bonus, I said, okay, at least I know it pays. But see, here's the thing. I went a little bit further and I said, well, let me really take this seriously. Here we are today. I started in May 16th of 2011. I was number 5 on our team. Now we override over 400 business partners. I believe we're at about 460 or so business partners on our team. And that's simply a result of getting started, taking it seriously, and now we're in the position of overriding thousands of customers. Every time they pay their bill, we get paid. So that's how leverage works. Leverage is simply utilizing a lot of people to contribute to your income. I once heard a gentleman say that, look, would you rather earn 100% on your own efforts, or would you rather earn 1% on 100 people's efforts? Or maybe 0.1% on 1,000 people's efforts? That's how the wealthy earn their money, because they actually say that if you have to put your hands on it in order for you to make some money or some income, then you're not doing it right. That's not wealth. That's a W-2 middle class or low class mentality, saying that you have to work in order to make money. When you get money to work for you, that's how you become wealthy. All right. So the thing is, we also get paid by something called leverage. By residual income. So we're going to use this as an example. Let's just say this thing isn't perfect. So you have 20 people on your team. Let's say you have some people quit. You don't quite get to this 27 figure. And for the sake of mathematics, let's just say you have 20 people on your team. And let's say each of those 20 people have their own 20 points. Because like we said earlier, 20 points gives you $500, right? So let's say you're able to get 20 people on your team, each of which have 20 points. And let's just say your commission value is just 50 cents. Now, our commissions can exceed well over 10, 20% in some cases, or even higher. But let's just say, $10 or $20 per month or higher. But let's just say it's 50 cents, because I don't want you to accuse me of exaggerating. So if you have 20 people on your team, each of which has 20 points at 50 cents, do you realize that this is $200 a month, every single month ongoing? Only because you have this team in place, because you're getting paid on the customers that they bring in. So you don't know any of these 400 customers, because that's 20 times 20. But you love them every 30 days, because on the 15th of every month, you're getting $200. Now, you might be saying to yourself, look, Ricardo, Suber, I did not come up here to learn how to get $200 a month. Some of you guys, I understand, might be multi-thousandaires, or we might even have some millionaires watching this. We might have some corporate attorneys and doctors. But see, here's the thing. Understand the power of residual income, because this is money that comes into your bank account whether you get up in the morning or not. And what I realized when I first saw this was, well, if I can make $200 a month, what if this number gets bigger? Let's just say that becomes 200 people a month. Where else do you have to add a zero? You add a zero here. You add a zero down here. So how many of you wouldn't mind? And this is just, again, based on this factor of 20. What if this became 40? Do you realize that this number would increase as well? Can any of us agree? Can we agree that any check with a comma in it is a great check, especially if that first digit isn't a 2? So look, we already told you what our numbers are. We're way above this. We're more than double this. But let's just say you add a 0 here. If you add a 0 here, you also have to add a 0 here. So again, imagine getting a 5-digit check, even when the first digit isn't a 2. Imagine getting that on a monthly basis, $20,000 a month. You might be saying, okay, that's impossible, especially if I don't have to get out of bed. The thing is, people are doing it in this industry. People are doing above $500,000, $700,000 a month. The multimillionaires, all right? We have multimillionaires in our company. The thing is, you have to get started. So with all that being said, look, we also get paid every week. So if you're saying to yourself, okay, that residual example, I could see that taking time to grow, that is true. But you could start getting paid every single Friday. Most of us only know about getting paid on Friday, but really every other Friday. So if you're not getting paid tomorrow, then you're waiting until next Friday. Here's the thing. In this business, every corporately held position, you can earn anywhere from $25 to $175 every time someone gets started in your organization. So let's just say you reach the position that I did, national director. I hit this position in 9 months. We've had people in our organization hit this in as quickly as 4 months. We had a young lady that I know very, very well. She actually hit this position in about 22 days. It's possible to hit this position very quickly. But see, here's the thing. Let's just say it took you 2 years to hit national director, okay? It took you 2 years to do that, but that's okay. Because let's just say it took you 2 years. All that simply means is that at this level, let's just say 5 people got started. you would earn, as a result of you would earn 5 times $140. That's $700 just for them getting started in your organization. But do you realize that, let's say you went on vacation. Let's say 10 people got started anywhere on your team. Let's say you had just 99 people on your team. Because they're gone, they're still working. You have a lot of executive directors. You might have some executive trainers on your team. But while you're gone, they're continuing to put in business partners. So do you realize you're earning an average of $100 as a result of people getting started? So you could earn an extra few hundred, even $1,000 in that example, just because a few people got started in your team, even if you don't even know who they are. It's a wonderful, wonderful business. And again, this is as a result of leverage. All right. Now, what I'm excited about is this step right here, because I'm teetering. I'm not back here on the block. I'm like right here. I have a little bit more to go, and then I hit SVP. Here's what happens at SVP. You get benefits. We all love benefits. We actually get paid like a senior vice president. We all get to choose our very own BMW. It could be a 1 Series, a 7 Series, the coupe, the truck. Only catch is it has to be silver. So wherever you live, whatever state or city you're in, or even if you're in Canada, if you don't mind a silver BMW, you get one, and the company takes up to an $800 a month car note for your BMW. On top of that, you get 5,000 stock option shares. All right? This is how wealth is generated in this country. Because if you can imagine, look how much, for instance, the Google brothers made when Google went public. We're an Inc. 500 multi-$100 million company on its way to billions. So when this company finally does go public, you want to be at this level. All right? As a matter of fact, you also get a Global Links bonus. Every time a Global Links product is sold on your team, you get paid. You also get an annual vacation. A couple of years ago, they took all the senior vice presidents on a Mediterranean cruise. All right? What I always say to people, and this is the type of person I am. When I first saw this, I was skeptical. I was excited, but I was skeptical. So I was like, prove it. Prove it. This is a magazine we were featured in. Your Business at Home. It's a cover-to-cover feature. I actually got this edition from my local Barnes & Noble. If you go into the middle of the magazine, all right, it actually shows one of our senior vice president trips. All right. And this is just a few of our senior vice presidents on this page. And they actually were all on a trip. I believe that they were in the Bahamas or in the Caribbean this past May or last May. All right. So this, I'm telling you all, this tells a story of many of the people who are involved in the business, where they've come from. And these people are just like you and I. All right. So on top of all that, you also get an expense account of up to $1,500. You can use that for gas and wiper blades. What I love most about this is that they continue to pay this at this level. And when you get promoted again to the next level, a lot of you guys might be saying there's more. When you get promoted again, now they give you this. You keep your BMW if you love it. You keep all the other stock option shares. As a matter of fact, you get 5,000 more stock options, but now they give you a Bentley. The company takes the entire car note. All right. They put this $200,000 vehicle in your driveway. The only catch is it does have to be silver. But if you could drive a $200,000 vehicle, that is crazy. And if you don't even want the car, you still get an extra $200,000. You still get an extra $2,000 per month. All right, for your Bentley credit. All right. In addition to that, you get a share of the platinum pool every year. The company takes a percentage of its earnings and they divide it amongst all the senior leadership. This is called profit sharing. They call this the platinum pool. This past January, which is just last month, they've split $1.5 million amongst, I believe, 15 or 16 people. That meant each person was getting an average of about $100,000 just to start off their year. In addition, all the fellas get a $10,000 diamond-studded ring and the ladies get a very beautiful diamond-studded pendant. Here's the thing. You might be saying to yourself, well, who's really doing this? These two gentlemen were both immigrants. All right. This gentleman came to this country just about 10 years ago as a sushi chef. No experience in this industry and knew very little English. With this gentleman, same thing. Came to this country 10 years ago. He was a manager at a supermarket. All right. This young lady was a school teacher 7 years ago, no experience in this industry. This young lady was in pharmaceutical sales. All right. She actually graduated, went to and worked at Eli Whitney. This gentleman went to Howard University. He was a DJ, party promoter. No experience. This gentleman was a bus driver. No experience in this industry, but yet they're all multi-millionaires in this opportunity. This woman is actually the former school teacher. She's the highest earner in the company, earns to the tune of over $100,000 per month without even getting out of the bed. Just moved into her 18,000 square foot mansion. These are real people. So you might be saying, well, look, what does it take to get started in this? When can I get my Bentley? It all starts with getting started. So the thing is, there's 2 membership positions to get started in this business. Now, before I explain this, I know there are many of you who are like, look, oh, hell, I knew it. I knew there was a catch. All right. See, here's the thing. This is an investment. It's like any other business. I don't care if you run a promotional company, if you decide to start your own work from home business, you're always going to have some sort of an investment. You're going to have to invest in office supplies. You're going to have to invest in this, invest in that. And with most businesses, you need to invest in some sort of a license anyway. So why not be partnered and really invest in something that can make you a multimillionaire if you follow the system? 2 membership levels, customer rep, independent marketing rep. I'll quickly differentiate between the 2. Notice with both of these, you get to market the products and services. You get your own website. You get to market future services that we haven't even come out with yet. You get to market energy. Here's the problem. These yeses don't go all the way down. All the bonuses that we discussed with the quick start bonus, you don't get any of the SVP bonuses, none of the customer acquisition bonuses, none of that at this level. Frankly, here's the main difference. You only get paid for the customers that you personally bring in. At this level, you get paid on your customers and everyone else that you bring in. I know the people who brought me into 5 Links were very, very happy. They got started at IMR because of the result of us closing the largest energy portfolio in the company. Because of that, now they also get to benefit and share in some of the profits. All right? You see how that works? It's a wonderful, wonderful system. That being said, let's go ahead and remind you guys, look, you can get up to $750 in your first 30 days, but see, here's what the company is doing. All right? Now, I'm actually going to bring this up because I actually want to show you this. This is called our promotional page. This is like one of our insider offices, all right? So this is what's going on right now. We have something called an existing quick start bonus, and this is only valid until tomorrow night, all right? Until the 15th at midnight. Here's what it is, all right? I'm going to show you guys this. Quick start bonus. This is available to new and existing reps. So that means I'm getting some of this money too, y'all. This is great. All right, look. If you get started between now, you see that here. All right, let me expand this so you can see it. If you get started between now and the 15th, all right, you could earn anywhere from $800 to $1,500 to $2,000. Here's how it works. If you're able to get 2 business partners, all right, matter of fact, I'll just explain it right here as you guys see it. If you're able to get 2 IMRs, 2 people in your business, and get 10 points, you're going to earn $800. If you're able to get 3 people to get started, and you're able to get 15 points in your first 30 days, you'll earn $1,500. And if you're able to get 4 people to get started and 20 customer points, you'll get $2,000. Great deal if you ask me, all right? So with all that being said, that's the money that you can get in your first 30 days. And I, again, want to remind you, like, look, this is a business, but the beauty about this business is that you're in business for yourself, but not by yourself. So what does that mean? That means you get training and support, all right? You get to call me up if you're on our team. I hope you get started with us, but get back with whoever referred you to this presentation and let them know of your interest level. We have 5 Links University, your own personal website. You can monitor your business. You can see who's coming in, who has what points. You see where all your money's coming from. Everything is done for you. All right? And then you have your local, regional, international training events. here's the thing that I want you guys to keep in mind of, all right, as I close off this part of the presentation. And again, I want to thank you guys for really tuning in. If you see an opportunity for yourself, stick around. I'm going to answer some questions out of the chat room. But also, if you see an opportunity for yourself, I'm going to show you how we start off all of our partners in their first 30 days. All right. We have like a brief, like 5 to 10 minute conversation showing people what they need to do in their first 30 days in order to reap a profit. All right. So basically, here's the thing. Before we get into that, I just want you to take a moment to identify which type of person you are. There's basically 3 types of people who look at this presentation. First person says, you know what? I'm in. I love this presentation. Just makes sense. I'm ready to get started. Let's take advantage of these bonuses, these promotions. I can see myself really doing this opportunity. To that person, I say congratulations. We're going to show you how to get started. Get back with me or whoever brought you on to this presentation tonight, and we're going to show you how to rock and roll. Okay? That's the first person. Second person says, you know what? I have questions. It sounds good, but I just need to do my research. I want to ask questions. I say, great. Ask all the questions you need to ask. If that person who introduced you doesn't know the answers, get back with me or get in touch with them and have them put you on a line with someone who knows all the answers. The thing is, get your questions answered. Don't go asking someone who does not know a thing about 5 links, does it work? All right, especially if you're not trying to emulate their lifestyle, okay? Third person says, I'm not interested. I just hope it's not for one of these 4 reasons. First person says, you know what? I'm not interested simply because, you know what? I don't think I can do this. I don't understand it. What I want to ask you is, did you understand everything on your job on day 1? Chances are no. You got training. But did you cash your first check? Absolutely. Dumb question, right? This is also a learn while you earn business. When I first got paid my bonus, I didn't know what I was doing. I just followed the motions, did what my upline told me to do, and after getting paid, I'm like, wow, I'm starting to get it, right? Money can bring clarity. Second person says, well, you know what? I think I can do it. It makes sense, but you know what? I just don't believe it. I don't really believe all this stuff that you're saying about the news. Do your research. As a matter of fact, I create a website, and if you want to, all right, if I introduce you to this opportunity, you can go onto my website right now and get started. You can go to www.getofftheratwheel.com. All right, www.getofftheratwheel.com. Third person says, you know what? I like it, but I just don't have the time for it. I'm busy. All right, that was one of my issues. I was busy. I was running 3 businesses, trying to run away from all my bills because I just got let go of my job that almost paid me 6 figures every year. Here was the issue. I had to figure out whether or not I could see myself getting in a position of wealth, and I couldn't see on my path how I could achieve wealth. I had been on national television. I'd been on Tyra Banks, Dr. Phil, had done a lot of things, but unfortunately, I wasn't still or yet in a position of making long-term residual income. All right? So you have to ask yourself, if your time right now is not being spent doing something that could get you wealthy, something needs to change. All right? And it might have to start with something that you're doing in your 24 hours in a day, because we all get that time. Fourth person says, you know what? I don't have the money. To that person, I say, look, that's the biggest reason why you need to get involved. To be quite honest, this is about, when all is said and done, you're going to need about $370 to get started in this business. When you include all the taxes and your business tools to really get you up and running, you're going to need that money to get involved. The thing is, if that money is a problem today, and you're at least 18 years old, then that's something that needs to change because you're in a state of an emergency. So what I always say to that person is like, look, if you saw something, if your family, all right, God forbid, if your family was in a burning building and you were in another building adjacent, and the only thing or allowing you to get into that other building was a tight rope, you would run across that tight rope. You'd find a way to get over to that building to save your family. The same thing with this opportunity. If you see this as a vehicle that can get you or your family, or if you could see your future family somewhere down the line, that they could use a vehicle for wealth, so they never have to want for anything, for a good education, for any of that stuff. If you see this as an opportunity for them, that's why you need to get involved in this business. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to break for a moment. I'm going to take a sip of water. I'm going to come back in exactly 2 minutes. I want you to check out this video. This is a gentleman in our opportunity. This is actually a close-knit video training. All right. And he actually is breaking down how much money you can really earn in 5 links and how to treat bonuses versus residuals. And this is a great conversation because we have bonuses that can pay you actually $50,000 in a 1 month time frame. In 30 days, you can get a one-time bonus of $50,000. However, there are other people who are earning $50,000 a month regardless of whether or not they get out of bed. So he's explaining the difference between the two. Imagine if we got taught something like that in school. Imagine if there was a class called How to Earn $50,000 a month without waking up, just by going to sleep or in your sleep. This is what we're being taught in this business. Check this out. I'm going to be right back to close this thing out. Enjoy.
And everybody, get this in perspective. Build this from the standpoint that your residuals are the truest reflection of what you've built. So if you've got a $5,000 residual, guess what? That means you've got 60 grand coming in your household in that year, regardless of who came in your business that month, regardless of who got a customer. I want everybody to get that. So don't get caught up on you made X amount that month. Because if it's 90% bonuses, you got to do it again, which is nothing wrong with that, but just understand that. So I want you to start realizing that when you can get to a level like we've been blessed to have accomplished, where you've got multiple tens of thousands that are going to hit your account, if nobody got in, that's when you can honestly say you've built a significant business. Because I can tell you right now, when I look at the fact that on a monthly basis, we're blessed to earn what usually takes most people a year to earn. That in itself is powerful. Yes or yes? But it's 20 times more powerful when that income comes no matter what we do. Think about that right now. Somebody that makes X amount of dollars in a month that takes someone else a year to make. That in itself is impressive. But when the person making that amount in a month doesn't have to get out of the bed and the income still comes, it puts that person on a higher level in business. So I want everybody to realize those people that are making good money, they're professionals, they have big businesses, or they run corporate America, big titles. I'm telling you right now, a lot of times that is nowhere near what you have your hands on. Doesn't mean we're going to discount what they've done. Doesn't mean we're going to de-edify who they are in their profession. But I want you to understand what you've got. I don't care if it's $2,000 a month. If you got a $2,000 residual, that's a whole lot different from making $2,000 with a second job. Am I right? So I want you to understand that.
All right, you guys. So I hope you enjoyed that. I hope it brought some clarity to this business. And the fact that you're still on, to all my partners, and then also to all my guests who are attending. Basically, I'm going to take another 5 minutes to just break down how we start off all of our partners. This is just a condensed version of how we start off our partners. This is kind of what we call the game plan. This is something, again, it's called our quick start. And it shows you basically what your objectives are, because we just gave you a lot of information. So now what we're going to do is break down something called the quick start. Now the quick start, basically, again, it shows you how to really work this business and how to really begin to understand this. One thing we're going to do, we're going to put you on something called 5 Links University, which is very, very simple. I'll show you guys what that looks like. But basically, this is our quick start training. So the first thing that we teach all new representatives is that we just do 2 things. We help people save money, and we help people make money. The people who we help save money, these are our customers. The people we help make money, these become our new partners. Okay? Wonderful thing. Now, when we first get started in this business, we get something called Platinum Services. This is almost like a done deal. So as you see, it's a $249 business. However, you can't really operate it without Platinum Services. That's why I'd say it's about $370. This is a monthly service that we use to run our business. This includes our website. I'll show you guys what that looks like in a moment. Also, and this is $49.95 a month. Now, you might be doing the math in your head. So far, we're at $249. Hold on, let me bring up something that you can actually see. let's do the math. This is what I had to do during the presentation. I'm like, okay, geez, okay. $249 is for our application fee. All right. This is what makes stuff easier for me. I don't know about y'all, but I like to know how much money I'm paying. So this is our application/license fee. Okay. So one-time fee. Okay. Quote me on that. Then you have $49.95. This is our monthly platinum services. All right. And you pay your first month up front. And then the remainder fee, it's about $70. This is known as our qualification fee. Let me show you guys what that means. And if you total all this up, this comes up to roughly about $370. Okay. This is how I have to understand things, y'all. I like things to be out in the open and very, very clear. Total upfront investment. Okay. Now, see, here's how this works. When you get qualified, basically there's two ways to get qualified. The fastest way, the easiest way, and the most painless way to do it is to get your own Global Links product on the premium plan, because when you do that, you're actually going to get 5 points. This says 4, but after all is said and done, you're going to end up with 5 points. All right? But the thing is, when you get this product, it could be an app for your phone, an app for your computer, or a digital home phone service. You get that. Your upfront investment for that could be as low as $70. When you do that, guess what? Now you're qualified and you're able to earn commissions. So don't come into this thinking that you can get in for anything less than $370 and become profitable. In order to become profitable, you're looking at a $370 investment. That being said, remember, in your first 30 days, if you're able just to get 20 customer points without recruiting a single individual, that gives you $500. But realize this. Every product or service is worth at least 1 point. So like I demonstrated, look, in your own household, simply do this. I have a phone. This is 2 points. You're able to save yourself some money. All right. You have internet. Guess what? That could be another point. You have home phone. You have, you have your cell phone. That could be another point. All right. So just realize every product and service is worth at least 1 point. This is almost like a game. I wanted to see how many points I could get without talking to someone, and that was 11. All right. So we're going to help you do this as well. Now, the next thing that we do is we help you introduce this to 2 partners, or we help you get at least 2 partners on your team. If you do that, $250. And if you can't do that in your first 30 days, we'll still pay you out $100 if you do that in your first 60 days. Great stuff. Now, again, just to review, if you're able just to get 2 partners in 10 points, that's $800. All right. If you're able to get 3 partners, hold on, let me see if I can bring that up again so you can see it. All right. 2 partners and 10 points, that will give you $800. If you're able to get 3 partners and 15 points, that'll pay you out $1,500. And if you're able to get 4 partners and 20 points, that'll pay you out $2,000. But that's only if you get started before midnight, or actually 11:59 p.m. on February 15th, 2013. All right. So let's bring the camera back over to me so I can fix this. There we go. All right. There we go. Okay. That being said, if you're an overachiever, you want to hit the position of executive director in your first 60 days, all you simply need to do is help 2 people get their 2 people. You help them do it in their first 30 days, guess what? You get another $750. So you're looking at about after all is said and done, you're going to be earning about $3,000 in your first 30 to 60 days. All right. The people who've done this in much shorter order, some people have hit ED in their first 15 days, let alone first 30 days. So it's all depending on where you set the bar. All right. That being said, we're going to help you develop your game plan. We're going to help you develop a list of customers, and you're going to meet with the person who brought you in the business, obviously, because we're going to show you the ropes. That being said, you guys, look, little bonus stuff. I'm going to show you guys what the website looks like. If you're wondering what you're paying for, basically, I'm going to show you what my personal website looks like. So my personal website basically looks like this. whenever anybody goes to my personal 5-link site, it looks just like this. And so if someone wants to order, I'm not a web designer per se, but if someone wants to order something, they click on products, they go to any one of these fancy smancy services. I have nothing to do with this. I could be sleeping. I could be going, but because they get cell phone service, they go to my mobile store, they see something that they like. Look, ooh, he has a hookup on Verizon, all right? Someone becomes a new customer or they upgrade. Some of these phones are free. Look, someone can get an Android Incredible for free, all right? They get a phone. They love it because they're getting a free phone. They get unlimited. Wow, it's unlimited everything. Wow. So they get a free phone, unlimited talk and text, all right? $50 a month. This is a really good plan. I got to talk to my aunt. All right, this is a $500 phone. They get it for free. Free shipping. All right, they get this, and because they get this, now you get paid on the bill. You wake up in the morning, you get a surprise. All right, now I'm going to show you guys. All right, now that's cool. Now I'm going to show you guys now from that same website that we were just at. I'm going to show you guys what my office website looks like. This is what we're paying for. This is what Platinum Services is. So when we want to check how much money we're making, or if we want to check who came into the business, or if we want to check who became a customer, this is the most exciting button that I love. I love this button. This is like Christmas every time I check this. When I click here, I get to log into what's called a virtual office. So I'm going to enter in my login information. Give me one moment. All right, you guys can tell I'm excited. This business is very, very fun. I'm not saying it's easy, but it is simple. It makes sense, and it can make you a millionaire. All right, so obviously you have my name right there. Now I could check how much money I'm making because I have something called reports. All right, so here's how we could check how much money we're making. It's actually not legal for me to show you how much money I'm making because it's called leading. However, if I wanted to show you that, I would click here. I would click display report, and you guys will be able to see how much money I made in 5 links. All right, definitely a few comments in that. Love this business. But one thing, we could check how who's coming onto our team, what our structure looks like. We have what's called a bubble tree. We actually could show you the size of our organization. I mean, this goes all the way over, you guys. Like, you get to see, hold on, how can I show you guys this? You get to see all the people in my organization. Look, the hundreds of people who are in this business. So the thing is, wonderful thing. All right. So anyway, in any event, the beauty about our virtual office is that what we can also do is we can show you, and you can show yourself, if someone gets a product or a service, you get to see where it comes in. If you go to personal customer, all right, and you click here, you can see where all of your services are coming from. I'm sorry. If you click here, you go to reports, and you click to personal customer, you can actually track all of your business, okay? So this office is very robust. It is cool. In my opinion, it's the coolest thing ever. You get to watch video from our most recent national events. This thing is like the coolest thing ever. We have something called 5 Links TV, and this is all included. Check this out, y'all. Whoosh. You get to go to, look, if I want to see a training that happened, let's just say from sometime last year, all of these modules pop up. I'm just showing off, y'all. I should have ended this webinar, but I'm a little excited. It's Valentine's Day evening. I have my Valentine's date tomorrow, so I guess I'm just doing this now. But look, if I just want to bring up this training, I don't know, let's pick up Steve Carter. This just happened this past January. If I want to bring up that training, check this out.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome double platinum senior vice president Steve Carter.
Check that out. Woof. Right? Make it small screen. You could hook up your computer to your TV. And, you know, this is the coolest thing ever. And you could watch a live training. You know, you can skip ahead a little bit, and you can actually watch him train live. That's all. And that's not even all. But look, there's just so much more I could show you guys. This is a phenomenal business. All I got to say is get started. Again, I think I'm done. I think I showed you guys what I could show you. If you guys have any questions, all right, if you guys want to get involved, get back with the person who showed you this presentation. It's been my absolute pleasure to bring this to you. Again, my name is National Director Ricardo Suber. Let me just leave you off with some information, some great information for you guys to take with you. Again, you guys can go to the website, www.getofftheratwheel.com. All right, let me go make that thing bigger. So if you guys want to do your research, or if oh man, I cannot spell. There's an L in wheel. Okay. If you want to go to www.getofftheratwheel.com, go to that site, do your research. There's documentation there. If I introduce you to this opportunity, you can get started there. All right, or definitely get back with the person who referred you to this business. All right, so I'm going to leave off with this clip. All right, I am done for tonight, so I hope you guys have a wonderful remainder of Valentine's Day. This is a clip of one of our business partners. This is her 18,000 square foot mansion party. We were all celebrating there only a little over a year ago, and this is a wonderful business. So the way I like to end this is the way our partners like to end most of their presentations, which is, you know what, we're going to see you on the beaches of the world, and if you don't like the beach, we'll see you at the bank. Take care. God bless. Thank you for watching tonight, and have a good one.
All right, listen up, guys. We are here, Vienna, Virginia, in front of a mansion owned by double platinum Senior Vice President Tashina Pettiford, one of the top earners in all of network marketing and in 5links. We're about to go inside and hear from some of the best on how to make it to the top, how to never work again at a regular job, and take your income to a level you've never seen before. My name is Kurt Anderson. I'm a national director here with 5links, and I'm going to show you what the best have to say and how to get to where they're going.
Tonight is our Diamond Christmas Extravaganza, and we're in the home of, my home, Tashina Pettiford, Diamond Platinum Senior Vice President. I'm really excited to have everybody over here. It's, the end of the year. It's time to celebrate and really be thankful for everything that we've had this year. Now we're in my bedroom, and this has a diamond theme. I figured I might as well pimp it out. I have the bed that has the crystals in it, and it's silver. The mirrors on the wall, the ceiling has metallic silver, as well as the walls, and we have a black and white theme over here where we have the cowhide on the floor, and this is the sitting area. I'm still putting a few things together, but it has a black, white, and teal theme. And we have some of the business partners that are here in the home, and they're viewing my closet. So let's go take a look. And if you come in here, I think every lady out there, every lady dreams of a huge closet where you can put all your nice things. And I don't think it can get any bigger than this closet right here. So now we're in my closet. A big part of what we do in network marketing is definitely building the dream, and I'm so thankful that 5links has allowed me to move into this huge home with my family, but really to be able to share it with my partners.
Bob Smoke, Merry Christmas. We're excited. We're doing it big. This is how we do it as Platinums.
Partners that came out tonight. We're having a great time. It's a great way to close out the year. I look forward to everyone's success in the year 2012. So we are ready to make 2012 wanted to bling it out. So we had the chandelier. I put the crystals in the sofa. We had the crocodile in the bathroom on the walls. And it has a red and silver theme. This is the wine cellar, and it's on its way to being filled up. Here's the theater room where you can sit back, relax, and watch a great movie. I'm double platinum Senior Vice President Tashina Pettiford.
I told you guys there's going to be some major players coming out tonight. All right, now we have one of the tops, and not just in 5 links, but in all of the industry here tonight. It's going to tell you a little something about what it takes to get here, why you need to be here next year, and how he got to the top. I want to introduce you to double platinum Senior Vice President, my man, Stan Richards.
Hey, Kurt, how you doing?
Good, brother.
Well, let me tell you guys, I'm excited to be here. This is just an example of what's possible when you work hard. I remember when Tashina and I got started in my basement 5 years ago. Now to be here amongst millionaires at her home, just a beautiful event in her mansion, as you can see. It's just incredible, and I just thank the Lord for her and all her hard work and this example of what she's doing in the industry, man. And Kurt, and I thank God for you, because you look like a platinum Senior Vice President with this company too, brother.
I'm following your footsteps, Shane.
Hey, look, man, it's here, it's our season, we're gonna make it happen. And if you're watching this, Bob, I want you to put this on YouTube, MySpace, Facebook. Guys, there are no jobs, period. There are no jobs. You're gonna have to go out and create your wealth. And what we're doing is just an example of what's possible when you tap into your dream and your passion. So we look forward for you to partner with us this time next year. Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.
All right, y'all heard it live from Stan the Man Richards, top in 5 links, double platinum, Senior Vice President, my man. All right, I'm National Director Kurt Anderson. I have the great privilege of being here with my man, Tupac the Rent-A-Court, double platinum Senior Vice President Tupac the Rent-A-Court, on his way to Diamond, so he's at the Diamond Affair. Tupac, could you tell everybody why they should be here next year? All right, give them a little something about this affair.
Let me tell you, you can't put a price tag on this evening. You could have been here with all the double platinums, all the soon-to-be diamonds, and experience to just expand your whole vision and your dreams based on what's happening today in the same opportunity that you're involved with. You know, we all sign in the same back office, you know, but these are just extraordinary results. So I'm telling you, there's about 8 shower heads in 1 bathroom. There's about 11 bathrooms. I mean, guys, this is the type of stuff that you need to see to realize that the dreams are real. Get back to dreaming. Rub shoulders with the dreamers, and your dreams will come true too. Don't miss the production next time. You know, hit MD, get there when we tell you. I'm telling you, it's a perfect Christmas present to know that you can rub shoulders with the top, you can pick our brains and have conversations on a personal level, and let me tell you, it's just a matter of time before we see you at the top. So God bless you, happy holidays, and welcome to Tish's Dream.
And so I'm here live. I have the great privilege of talking to Senior Vice President Mondez Holland, about to be Platinum Senior Vice President. We're here at the Diamond Christmas Affair. But look, instead of me telling you, I want to hear from one of the best in the business about what's going on tonight. How's it going to help everybody in this business, and why should you be here next year?
Awesome. Well, appreciate it, Kirk. Hey, one of the things I want to let each and every one of you all know is that it's these type of events that really create the belief, that let people know that the work is not in vain. We're celebrating tonight amongst all of our peers for all the work that's been done in 2011 to create about change. And so what we're more excited about is that we get a chance to fellowship and network and get to know people that we've either seen from afar or we've been working directly together, but we've done it in a relaxed environment. So guys, whatever you got to do, you need to do what you need to do up front so you don't miss the next one next year, because all the Platinum Senior Vice Presidents, Senior Vice Presidents are just kicking back, getting to know the next wave of leaders, which are the national directors like my man Kirk here. And so next year that could be you, but you got to do what you got to do up front. So until next year, you guys take care. God bless, and I'll see you on the other side.
Guys, I have two of the hardest working people in 5 Links right now. Thomas Littell, just breaking Senior Vice President, all over the news. If y'all ain't heard, y'all ain't heard. All right, we also got LaRod Smalls, way from NYC. All right, so I'm gonna let these two brothers tell you a little something about what's going on tonight, and also y'all need to tell me what's your favorite part of the house. All right, okay. All right, let's do that. Smalls, you up first.
Well, I gotta say that I think this is just a fabulous example of what's possible when you're tenacious, when you're consistent, persistent, and truly it's a reflection of some good hard work and an excellent opportunity. We put it together, it's proven. You know, this is the type of business that some people may overlook because they can't see themselves being able to take advantage of it. But when you see people who have good vision and really put their nose to the grindstone and work collectively with some good people, extraordinary things happen. And my favorite part of the house is the bathroom. You got to see that bathroom. That bathroom is serious. I tell you, see the bathroom?
Yeah, I see the bathroom. Right, but I think my favorite part of the house is the theater room. The theater room is hot. But I mean, I'm happy for Tashina. You know, a lot of hard work, dedication in 5 Links, and this is the fruit of her labor. But the special thing about this is that anybody can do this business. That's the key. So all this does is inspire me to achieve higher heights and to get what I deserve, because 5 Links is allowing me to make my dreams come true.
All right, guys, look, we have one of the best in the business, all right? He is one of the best trainers, one of the best top producers. Senior Vice President Phil Gertis here. He's going to tell you a little something about what's going on tonight and why you need to be here next year. Phil, take it away, brother.
Hey guys, you know, I got to tell you, this is one of the most exciting events I've ever been at since I joined 5 Links. Tashina Pettiford's house is absolutely phenomenal. My favorite part has to be the kitchen. If you haven't seen the kitchen, it's incredible. But listen, you've got to be here next year. What does it take? It takes hitting national director. And the thing about this business is everybody here is willing to help you learn what it takes to do it. You just have to decide to get it done. Look, we love you. We want you to be here with us. And the only thing you have to do is make the commitment, and we'll be there to support you. This is a absolutely phenomenal event. You have to be here next year. Don't miss out next year. I'll be here. I hope to see you here. God bless.
All right, I'm here live with Lamar Clemens, the man who put Richmond on the map. All right, look, we're here at Double Platinum Senior Vice President Tashina Pettiford's house. My man is on the charts. He's going up to the top trying to hit Double Platinum. But look, I want you to tell everybody else out there what it takes to get here and a little motivation to tell them why they should be here next year. Lamar, take it over.
In all reality, the way you can get to have these type of assets is you have to absolutely put the work in. The only place that success comes before work is in a dictionary. So definitely go out there, be focused, have passion, be passionate about what it is you want to do, what direction you want to go, and follow the system. Make sure you know what the system is. Make sure you understand the ladder of escalation. Make sure you understand what direction that you need to lead your team. And then not just that, more importantly, make sure you become the leader that people want to follow.
National Director Kurt Anderson, right back at you. I'm here with somebody very special. All right, let you know this thing is international. I'm here with National Director, soon to be Senior Vice President Alicia Green from the British Virgin Islands. That's right, 5 Links has taken over the islands, all right? So look, I want to ask her, all right, from an international level, what it took you to get all the way here from the British Virgin Islands to this event tonight, the Diamond Christmas Affair.
Hey, it's a real pleasure for me to actually be here representing my team from the British Virgin Islands, from the Caribbean actually, because we do have partners in other islands, St. Kitts, Nevis, St. Martin, Trinidad, and we're really working hard to spread 5 Links throughout the Caribbean region. It's a lot of hard work. I wish I had more partners here. That'll be the next trip, and I couldn't wait to see Tashina's home.
You're looking at Senior Vice President Kareem Payton and Senior Vice President Rashad Sanders, all right? So look, I want to ask them, why, how do you really get to this event tonight, all right? And why should you be here next year? And also, what else is the favorite part of this mansion house right here we got? I'm gonna let my man Kareem go first.
All right, absolutely. Well, listen, guys, this event is crazy. It's like historical. This is my 3rd year in the business. And the thing about this is that the only thing you got to do is get in this business, really take it serious, and really don't let anybody deter you or lose focus on what you're trying to accomplish. So right now, this event was for senior vice presidents, and not only senior vice presidents, but national directors that are really going out there and getting the job done.
We're just getting started. I'm telling you, without a shadow of a doubt, this company, over the 10 years running, over the next 5 to 10 years, we can't even talk about it. So when it boils down to it, hey, the opportunity is phenomenal, and hey, I'm just super duper excited. Best part of the house, bar none, is the basement. That's my spot right there, guys. So I'm gonna turn it back over to you, Kurt.
All right, my man Rashad. All right, I'm here live with Sonny and King Pinion, double platinum senior vice presidents with 5 links. Look, they're here all the way from the upward parts of Maryland. But I'm gonna tell you this, they're here for a reason, because they're one of the top producers in this business. But guys, I want you guys to please tell the people who are not here this time why they need to be here next year and what it took to get here.
You know what? Hello guys, I'm super excited to be here. This, first of all, is a mansion. You should see how my girl, double platinum senior vice president, Mr. Sheena Pettiford, lives. She lives like a rock star. So, you know what? I'm so excited to be here. I'm glad that we're starting this, because it's time to reward and celebrate leadership. All of you indies, all of you SVPs, guess what? The Platinums want to treat you. You got to come here, hang out with us. We're going to share tips and secrets, little bits with you about how we got here.
So love you guys. Let's work hard this year, December 2012. We want you guys to be here with us, spend the night, hang out, have fun, learn how to do it.